everybody. Dr. Trevor Wilkins, the Angry Viking Therapist here. And before I get started, I want to say thanks to a couple of people. Quentin Braggs and Chris Wick are at their respective photography studios. I'll put the information up here and down at the bottom. These guys are trying to help my completely uncreative tale with some lighting issues. So they promised me I'd look a little better. So I don't know if it's going to work or not. And I'm sure I still need more help. Do me a favor as well, and if anything I'm saying is helping you out or something you want to hear more about, click that subscribe button and that like button. What this does for me is tells me that you want to hear more information from some dude with a mohawk and a beard and a Ph.D. That something I'm saying is kind of resonating with you and you want to see more. This is how I know. This is how I know that it's starting to resonate with people and that you want to hear some more. So within that, I was reading the comments the other day and had some comments from a gentleman by the name Sick Choppers, and I thought he's made some really good points in there. One of those was, I keep trying to have a positive outlook. Well, let me tell you where this goes wrong, man, is I don't believe in positive outlooks. I don't believe in positive psychology. In fact, I call it post-it note psychology or post-it note positivity. And what I mean by that is, I'm sure we could take a couple of things you like about yourself that you do well, put it on some post-it notes around your mirror, and you get dressed, and you tell yourself how good you are, and you're really happy and excited. And the problem is you got to your car, and you start the car, and the engine won't start, and you're pissed off, and you forget all the stuff that we just said. As a matter of fact, I think that happiness is a terrible life goal. Now, I know it sounds cool to want to be happy, and for me to say that happiness is not a good goal sounds kind of negative and pessimistic, but here's the problem. You'll never achieve it. You'll never achieve this amazing happiness and this panacea that you want, right? You'll never achieve it because as soon as you get to a place where you're happy, you just want more happiness. Are you really going to be content when you get there? And who the heck knows how to measure happiness anyway? Is happiness not being depressed? Is happiness having what you want? Man, good luck trying to figure out how to do that. The other thing he said is that he sees American men failing miserably, and that he's angry about that. And brother, I couldn't agree more. The title is not the moderately frustrated therapist, it's the angry Viking therapist, and there's still plenty of things that I'm angry about, and this is one of them. Because here's the deal. I was taught to be a real man, and I was taught to be a real man by a real man. I was taught to be a man. Here's the thing about being a man. It doesn't have to be that toxic masculinity that everybody seems worried about these days within some circles. It doesn't have to be toxic. It's leadership. Let me tell you one of those areas that we completely fail as Americans that really angers me about being a man. Fathers. Fatherless homes. Where are you, man? 19.7 million kids grow up without a father. That's 1 in 4, roughly 1 in 3, depending on how many kids are in the U.S. at a time. And here's the deal. That's only the ones that we know that the fathers are completely missing. That's not the ones where the fathers are just horrible fathers, right? And listen, I didn't have an instruction manual on how to raise my kids. I taught my kids how to be a good person. Teach them how to be a good person. How hard is that? How hard is it to be a man, to teach your kids how to work hard and have discipline and be a good person? I don't think it's that hard. 85% of youth in jail right now, fatherless homes. 39% in the U.S. from first grade to senior year don't have a father in the home. Approaching half, 39%. Children without a father, and here's why that's so important, are 4 times more likely to fail out of school. 4 times more likely to not even make it through primary education. How are you going to get a job? How are you going to provide for your family? Living in a fatherless home is a contributing factor to substance abuse. Check this out. 75% of the adolescents being treated for substance abuse are coming from fatherless homes. What a way to rip my heart out. If I knew that my kid was being treated for substance abuse because I didn't hold up my end of the bargain as a man, that's 75%. Not 1 out of every couple hundred, 75%. And this one really should fire you up. 63% of suicides involve a child who is living at home without a father. Without a father. We can't even figure out how to be a man. We want to figure out happiness? Listen, like I said before, there's no instructions on how to raise a kid. I get it. It's not easy. I have a high-level graduate education. I don't have the first clue how to raise a kid. I taught them how to be good people and how to do the right thing. I taught my kids to do the right thing because I'm a man, because I'm a real man who was taught to be a real man by a real man. How hard is that? We're failing miserably at that. Okay, so I don't have any kids, you're saying, and how do I continue to make sure that I'm a man? Well, maybe I'll split part of that up into another video, but here's part of being a man. I had a gentleman in my office not too long ago that said, listen, all this talk about, getting past traumas is good, but I'm the one that caused the trauma to my family. I'm the one that messed up. What do I do with that, doc? And the first thing I had to tell him was, here's the reality of it, buddy. You're going to have to shoulder that and move forward. Nothing's going to take that pain away. Nothing's going to take away the fact that it messed up or that you caused pain. You're going to have to shoulder that, like a man, and move forward. Be relentless to be a man. Be disciplined to be a man. Be focused to be a man. Be consistent. Just be a man. Be a man. Be a real man. Go out there and lead and take charge and change the things that need to be changing. Because I agree with you, sick choppers. I'm angry. And I'm angry that men today are failing miserably across the board. I can't be any angrier about it than that. Be a man. Do what you need to do. It's not about positive psychology. It's about shouldering the things you need to shoulder and moving forward. Be a real man. I'm Dr. Trevor Wilkins, the Angry Viking Therapist, and I'm going to go be angry for a while.